Welcome back to Bruce Point of View TV. And it's a beautiful Saturday leading up to the big game between the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Cleveland Browns. This is a must-win game in my book. I'm expecting the team to come out playing with their hair on fire, with something to prove. For the first time since week 1, this team will be fully healthy, meaning we'll have A.J. Brown back, DeVonta Smith, Lane Johnson, even Sidney Brown to be on deck. I'm expecting him to start this week. On the other side, Cleveland Browns are going to have a slew of injuries on the offensive and defensive side of the ball for this game. This should prove an advantage for the Eagles. There's no excuses going into this week. My expectations for this game is simply a blowout. I expect the Eagles to run all over this team, with a final score being 30-17. In order for this to happen, though, Nick Sirianni is going to have to call a masterful game. Jalen Hurts is not going to be able to throw any interceptions, no fumbles, no strip sacks. He has to play a clean game this week. Worst case scenario, we lose. Now, we can also have a close game, and that'll almost be like losing. 23-20. Field goal to seal the win. All of that would be unacceptable. Reason why is because the NFC East has literally swept this team. The Eagles are the last team to play. So for us to lose, that would be just simply embarrassing. Here's my offensive key to victory. Only got one. Run the ball. Saquon's touches in the first quarter have been relatively low this season. Why is that? He's nothing but the top 3 running back in the league at this point. Explosive out the backfield, catches screens, as well as he's a competent receiver. So I don't know why we haven't been force feeding this guy, especially since we've been without A.J. Brown for the past 3 games. We even was missing DeVonta Smith in our last game. So we have to force feed him more. Hopefully they do that going into this next game, because not to would be a travesty. My defensive key to victory is man press. You know what makes me upset when I watch a game is when I see our players 10, 15 yards off the receiver. I don't understand the logic. If you're playing against Tom Brady, okay, it makes more sense because you don't want to get burned or have something go over your head. But this week we're playing Deshaun Watson, so that should go straight out the window. He's arguably the worst quarterback in the league right now. So I'm expecting Vic Fangio to put our guys in front of the receivers. We don't want to let him off the hook, giving him opportunities to get the ball out quickly. We want to have him hold on to the ball. So man press is what I'm going to be looking at this week to see if it's going to be incorporated or if we're going to constantly be with this bend don't break defense. Okay, so my final thoughts leading into this game tomorrow is that this is a home game. The team is coming off of a bye. They're fully healthy. They've had an additional week to prepare for this game. Cleveland Browns are coming in on one leg. Their quarterback isn't playing really good at this time. The crowd's going to be hype. There really is no excuse for us to lose this game. But I've seen crazier scenarios. But I'm going to choose the latter. Until next time, I'm Brew. Y'all stay up.